Hello, literature lovers. Today I'm discussing kitchen sink drama. It is quite related to kitchen sink realism also, and you can read it clearly. It is a British cultural movement that developed in late 1950s and you can say early 1960s. And it can be described as the angry young man, with the modern society. It is part of the social realism thing. So you can see, and it depicts the domestic situations of working class Britons living in cramble rented accommodations and spending their off hours drinking in pubs, exploring controversial social and political issues. Ragging about the abortion of homelessness and the harsh, realistic style contrasted sharply with the escapism of the previous generation. That is so called the well made plays. That's what it is. There are great examples, movies are also there, including Look Back in Anger, a 1956 play by John Osborne, reflects it clearly. And this is really first you can say of the genre, and there are many other movies related to it, and I will stick to that word. And the term kitchen sink school is the term that was used by David Sylvester, and talking about that social, you know, thing. Although the term kitchen sink derived from the painter's work, painter named John Bradley, and that's he can the image that he painted was really of that kitchen sink, you know, quite relatable to the modern society. And later on, David Sylvester wrote an article in 1954 talking about the kitchen sink. So that's what really. And Sylvester argued that there was a new interest among young painters in domestic scenes, which stressed on the bella- banality of life. Other artists associated with kitchen sink are Edward Middleton and Jack Smith. And now talking about the major works, A Taste of Honey, that one is really important. My Flesh, My Blood, it's a radio play. That is important to it. Now here you can see how the origin of this term was there and how it really, you know, this movement is rooted in the ideas of social realism, as I have already said, and related to artistic movement. It's expressing the realist arts, that socialist political views, and it's related to realism in totality, and all the things are related to it. That's how the term is discussed here, and it's quite related to it. The leading characters are often anti-heroes, rather than part of the class to be admired as social realism. Typically, protagonists in social realism are dissatisfied with their working class lives. So this thing is also quite relatable. You can see how the thing is, that really mattered here. That another writer that is mentioned is Arthur Wessler. That's also quite famous, and the explanation is given here. The anti-hero technique, is quite peculiar, and that's the reason why it's talked about. The protagonist is dissatisfied with their working class lives and the world. Both the things are there. They are satisfied with their life also and world also, rather than being idealized workers who are part of the socialist utopia in the process of creation. You know, socialism allows more space for the subjectivity of the author to be displayed, and it is just as a reaction against romanticism, which promoted the lofty life. I'm sure you must have got an overall idea about it. Thanks.